I'll be saying a spoken word done by Gloria Umanah, and what I ask is for you to listen to the words that I have to say, because this spoken word really gives you a really good idea of what Jesus did for us. So, yeah. There I was, standing shamefully in a courtroom, surrounded by demons on my left and angels on my right. Satan as the persecutor holding millions of records of my life against me, and God sitting on his throne with a mighty gavel in his hand. I had no lawyer, placed on trial for things such as lying, stealing, and fornication. This was the beginning of my tribulation, for there was no reason to plead an innocent statement, for all the evidence was sitting right there with Satan. The demons smiled as tears flowed down the judge's eyes, for they clearly knew that now was the hour of my demise. But wait, in came a light shining so bright that the demons smiling suddenly jumped with fright, and the man that walked in that night was none other than Jesus Christ. Darkness departed to give way, and glory was all the angels could say, as the man that walked in that night pulled out a lighter and set all of Satan's records against me on fire. He took up the sentence file and he erased my name. He looked me in the eyes and he said, "Son, I'll take the blame." Handcuffs were placed on this man and he was thrown to the floor. The entire courtroom gasped by this horrendous sound and at the sudden ceasing of the beating of his heart. The man that walked in glory had suddenly become dark. I did this to him. My lying, my stealing, my cheating. He took the pain and spent 3 days in the hell that I was to go to for eternity. I left the courtroom that day and there was nothing I could say. I was found innocent and Christ had handled the debt that I was to pay. This type of love is more than you can give to any girlfriend, any boyfriend, any husband, any wife. This man died for me. I owe him my life. And even though my life is not at all worth it, how could you trade perfect for perfect? See, I gave my life to Christ and suddenly I picked up a mop. All the lying, the cursing, the cheating, all that had to stop. Because my life, it had been bought. It would be a shame to do nothing but let it rot. I'm not perfect, and the will to sin has not completely diminished from my life, but I believe the words Jesus said on the cross when he was dying, "It is finished." Thank you.